Hello. Today's debate is on using animals for work. The oldest domesticated animal is the dog. They protect our houses, look after us, and keep us safe. Other domesticated animals used for food include sheep, cows, and goats. The first donkeys were used by humans approximately 6,000 years ago in Egypt. Horses were domesticated 5,000 years ago in Europe and Asia. All these animals have been used to help human beings survive, either by providing food or by working for us. Horses, camels, elephants, they have all helped humans explore their land and transport goods from one place to another. But is this fair? And what about animal rights? To argue this issue with me today is Amy Johnson, an animal rights activist and writer. To argue against the issue is Dr. Jacob Kurian. Dr. Kurian is a professor of zoology and a writer of several books on animal welfare. You both have 2 minutes to introduce your point of view. Amy, would you like to begin?
Thank you for inviting me to this debate. It's well known that animals have worked side by side with humans for thousands of years. In fact, they helped us develop our civilization and have helped humans survive. Animals like elephants and horses were used to build amazing structures, like the pyramids. Yet their hard work and suffering are hardly ever acknowledged. Horses, camels, and elephants were used to transport armies and soldiers during wars. But many of these animals died in these wars. And there are other examples. Even now, dogs are used to pull sledges in cold climates, and elephants are used for logging. These animals work long hours for very little reward. Humans just use them to their advantage. My main argument is that in the modern world there is no longer any need to use animals for work. We have technology that can replace them. It is similar to using children to work in factories. 200 years ago, factory owners got rich by using children. Nowadays, people still get rich by using animals to do work for them. The problem is that the animals have no one to represent them and protect their rights. Even though animals work hard for us, they are often abandoned when they get sick or too old to work. They suffer. In short, I strongly believe that using animals for work is an old-fashioned and inhumane practice.
Thank you, Amy. Dr. Kurian, your introduction, please.
Thank you. It's true that animals have helped our civilization develop. Camels and horses helped us to carry goods across huge distances. Dogs helped us hunt and protected us from wild animals. I want to argue that in many developing countries, poor people still need animals to survive. These are people who can't afford cars, house alarms, or expensive machines. Another point is that without humans, these domesticated animals would not have been able to survive. They need us and we look after them. Not all animal use is abuse. There are many pet owners and animal lovers around the world who work in animal shelters and help animals. There are laws that stop animals suffering. Here's an interesting point. In modern cities, we don't see animals suffering. On the contrary, developed countries spend a lot of money every year on pet food, pet toys, and healthcare. We even have pet spas where our furry friends can get a massage and first-class treatment for a day. At the same time, there are still millions of children in the world who don't get this kind of treatment. They go without food or clothing. I strongly believe that in a modern society, people often care more for animals than the poor.
Thank you, both of you, for your arguments. Now let's hear from our listeners.